see. Are we live? Yep, looks like we're live. Hello, good morning, everybody. Are you feeling the vibes? Well, we are back here again. Welcome back to Backlog Dragon. And we are back once again with the 100 line. Last Defense Academy. Last time we finished... oh my goodness, what the hell was that voice crack? Anyway, last time we finished the... whatchamacallit? The comedy route. Yes, all endings. You know, and all routes of that absolutely ridiculous path I put myself into. And now we are gonna be going all the way back to day 16. Yeah. Oh, shoot. 1 second. Let me just, there you go. I have my, I usually have my phone in front of me for, whatchamacallit? Wait a second. No. There we go. There we go. I figured that my expression was a bit frozen. Anyway, yeah, let's get to it. Shall we? Oh, I am holding the wrong controller in my hand. This is the one that I need. The Xbox controller. What the? Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get to it. Day 16. Oh yeah, I decided to go back to chapter select and go back to the start of the day. Yeah, let's go start the day because I do want to get refreshed on what happened. Because from what I remember... Let me just refresh, right? So we went back in time. We killed Ato. And after we killed Ato, we saw that mysterious message. Hello, Remake. How's it going? I'm just recapping what happened up until this point so we can get started now on our new non-comedic route. You're doing well? Good. So am I. So yeah, we killed Ato. We saw the message telling us to leave the school when we left the school. And then... yeah, and then that thing happened. Okay, now it's day 16 where we got kidnapped. And we got attacked by the scuba gear person. I slowly opened my eyes, unsure if I was in reality or a dream. What time is it? I rubbed my eyes, got up, and checked the clock. To my surprise, it was already late at night. That's right, Takumi. I think he was feeling like drowsy or something. No way! How long was I asleep? My head hurt violently, maybe from oversleeping. I took some supplements and crawled back into bed. I feel like I could sleep forever. I couldn't bring myself to move. As I curled up in the blanket, I grew sleepy once again. I should be training or strategizing or doing anything other than this. Exhaustion won out and I couldn't find the will to do anything. Right. In the end, I didn't leave my room at all, and I fell back into a deep sleep. And so day 16 at the Last Defense Academy passed without anything happening at all, I think. Except... that's right, a sudden forceful impact connected with the back of my head. There we go. This is where our destiny changed. My head ached so badly, I thought it would split into two. I realized it wasn't in bed, and I fallen on the cold, hard ground.
What happened?
That's right. I gritted my teeth through the pain and opened my eyes. The blurry sight before me was clearly not my room. Is this the biolab? It had a distinct medical smell, and the familiar lights used for surgery. I was sure of it. But what the hell was I doing here? I was sleeping in my room. Gripping my throbbing head, I slowly got up. I need to figure out what happened. Just then, I sensed someone on the operating table. I strained my eyes and saw...
Hiruko!
That's right, Hiruko was also here. A few feet away, Hiruko had fallen on her backside in front of the operating table.
Hiruko, what are you doing here?
Her expression looked immensely pained, and in front of her was someone standing over her, holding a rumbling power saw.
Who are you?
Yep, I remember this. They were wearing something that looked like a diving suit, their face hidden with their helmet. I immediately knew what was happening as they slowly approached Hiruko. Oh no, she's gonna die! I moved before I could even think. I ran towards the strange figure. Go, Takumi, be a hero. I rammed the person holding the power saw with my entire body. Oofy. They staggered for a moment and quickly regained their footing. Stay down! I grabbed them again, trying to get them to drop their weapon. But they were holding on tight, leading to a tug of war between us. Let it go! Drop it! I couldn't move too dexterously while I was dodging the blade. And eventually they backed me up near a window. No, they'll kill me. It's do or die. Ah! The moment we reversed positions, I grabbed them and tackled them as hard as I could. Yep. We fell outside. The glass of the window shattered explosively, and the two of us fell to the ground, still locked in a grapple. Ouchie, ow. My chest ached as if it had been crushed. I couldn't breathe properly. But I still got myself back on my feet and glanced around. Ah! They were right practically within my arm's reach. They silently grabbed the power saw and began to draw closer to me. I need to run, or they'll kill me! I ran at full speed in the darkness. Who are they? Why are they doing this? I was clueless, drenched in horrible uneasy sweat. Run! 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 But where? If I run inside the school, someone else might get hurt. Glancing back at the shadowy figure closing in on me, all I could do was keep running. Eventually, I ended up at the wall of flames. Yep. I finally stopped, my path blocked by the raging flames. Damn it, where do I run to? I turned on my heel and... Power Saw Man is there. The violently spinning blade of the power saw was slowly getting closer. Uh-oh. I tried to back away, but the flames licked my back. There was nowhere to run. They raised the power saw, staring at me like they were locking in on their target, and viciously swung it down. I'm gonna die! The blade was coming right at me, so I... Alright, here we go. I still find it insane that this is how you get into the comedy route. Take action! Choosing Tome. So last time I dodged the attack, this time I'm gonna kick the attacker. Hey! Indeed. Time to change routes. Keeping the attacker inside, I adjusted my balance. I let my momentum carry me forward and kicked their leg as hard as I could. Alright.
How'd you like that?
Hey. The figure in the suit lurched and fell, the power saw clattering to the ground.
There.
Oh. I didn't waste any time. I grabbed the weapon and brandished it in front of me. Oh, smart.
Now it's my turn.
I raised the deadly spinning blades and brought them down on my attacker. Only for them to dodge out of the way at the last second.
You
Oh.
won't get away.
Okay, now Takumi is the ex-murderer. They were sprinting away in the opposite direction now. I tightened my grip on the power saw and ran after them. I couldn't afford to let them escape. If I took my eyes off them for a second, they melt into darkness and I'd be at their mercy
I
again.
won't let that happen.
Go, Takumi! The power saw was weighing me down though. I never catch up like this. There was only one thing to do now. Whoever this person was, I had to stop them. Is he gonna throw the saw? Yep, I tossed the power saw into a nearby bush and broke into a sprint. Okay, I thought he was gonna throw it at him. My chest was tight from how hard I was pushing myself. My legs were stiff, so stiff they were practically numb, but I didn't stop. I couldn't give up now. I cleared my mind and ran. Little by little, I was catching up to my quarry. A few feet more, and I'd be right on top of them.
Where did they go?
How did you lose track of him? And then I saw them. They were running towards the academy's main entrance with a sense of definite purpose. That's not good. I put on my last desperate burst of speed, but it wasn't enough. They got ahead of me and made it through the doorway. Oh, damn it. No! In the darkness, I hadn't noticed where they were going until it was too late. Now, thanks to my carelessness, the school's safety had been compromised. Uh-oh. I have to hurry. I ran to the school, following the strange figure's footsteps. I hadn't given up on catching them yet. The person in the black suit continued to run around the school. They moved confidently, almost like they knew their way around. Just, where are you going anyway? I was still having trouble closing the distance between us. And then they turned a corner and I lost sight of them. Dang it. Where did they go? No one answered my question. The only sound in the lonely hallway was my own voice echoing. They can't have gone far. I have to keep this up or else they'll escape completely. I checked every hallway, every classroom, every locker I could find, but the mystery assailant wasn't in any of them. They probably used the cover of darkness to slip out of the school unnoticed. That, or they were still lying in wait somewhere. Uh-oh. That is bad. I continued my systematic search until I arrived in the boys' bathroom on the second floor. The window was wide open, and there were muddy footprints all around it. They must have escaped through here. That's the only thing that makes sense. Who in the world was that? More importantly, is Hiruko okay? What about the others? I turned to leave and go check. But all of a sudden, I felt like the inside of my head was getting turned inside out, and then... Oh boy. I blacked out abruptly and completely, as if a plug had been pulled somewhere in my mind. Oh no. Uh-oh. Day 17. It's crazy to think how far back we went.
Band of troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 17th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Yay!
Prepare to spend another day. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved.
I love protecting my beloved school of the vile barbaric enemy. Damn, he's blurry. He's fuzzy. Okay. My consciousness slowly but surely drifted back from the dark depths that he had fallen into. I opened my eyes and found myself looking up at a familiar ceiling. It's my room. I remember now. Last night, Hiruko was attacked by someone in a weird suit in the biolab. I chased after the attacker, but I lost them, and then I blacked out. Wait a minute, if I passed out, how did I get back here? I don't remember a thing. Did someone carry me here? And come to think of it... Hiruko! Is she okay? Did anyone else get attacked? I reflexively sprang out of bed, but then... Ow! The moment I tried to move, a sharp pain shot through my entire body. I guess I did push myself pretty hard last night. I even jumped out of the second floor window. I don't think I broke any bones, but it still hurts. Looking in the mirror, I was covered in cuts and bruises. It was no wonder moving around hurt so much. Even so, I couldn't just stay put and recuperate. There are so many questions I needed answering. I fought through the pain and made my way to the cafeteria. Okay, looks like everyone is here. Arriving at the cafeteria, I did a quick head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's okay. 13. That makes me 14. We're all here. Even Hiroko, the one that I had been most worried about, looked fine. Seeing all them there, eating breakfast like nothing was wrong, I heaved a sign of relief. Thank goodness, everyone's okay.
Hey!
Morning, Takumi! What's the matter? You look all out of breath. Well, Wait, don't you guys know what happened last night? Didn't Hiroko tell you? Huh? Something happened last night? Do they really not know? How could they have not noticed all the running around and the glass breaking? Moko, can you get everyone together for me when breakfast is over? You seem really serious about this. Alright, leave it to me. In the meantime, you should eat too, and try to relax a little, okay, hon? Sure, thank you. I left the rest to Moko and tried not to panic as I wolfed down some food. A little later, everyone gathered around the table at Moko's prompting. Is this going to take long? I think I'm heading for a sugar crash. That's what you get for putting a ton of chocolate and ice cream on top of your dumb booty. That sounds disgusting. You want to talk to us about something, Takumi? Yeah, it's about last night. Sorry, let me just get some water. I got right into it and began explaining what happened, but something wasn't right. Hey, where's Hiroko? Wasn't she here a moment ago? Oh yeah, she said she wasn't feeling well, so she went back to her room. Huh? Being around a disgusting tardigrade like me probably made her queasy. That could be a problem. Without her, I can't... What? Can't get off? Did you get bored harassing Nozomi and found another girl to set your grubby little hands on? How many innocent maidens will you corrupt before you're satisfied? How indecent! And yet, how intriguing. I demand you to tell me more! Yoshika? Yeah, please check on Hiroko. I hope he does. What are you guys talking about? Anyway, that's not the point. I expect that from Kyoshika. As for Kurara, I am convinced now that every time she talked about Takumi and how he's a pervert, she's projecting. I prefer to have Hiroko around so she can back up my story, but I can't exactly go and drag her back here. There's nothing I can do about it. I'll just have to do the best that I can on my own. Hi, Slav. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Alright, it's a long story, but here goes. I recounted the events of the previous night so far as my memory of them would allow. Naturally, I started with the strange figure who attacked Hiroko with a power saw. From there, I talked about how we both jumped out of the biolab window, and me chasing the attacker after they lost their weapon, only for me to lose sight of them. And the others listened in open-mouthed amazement. They probably didn't know whether to believe it or write the whole thing off as a fever dream. And that about covers it. Are you serious? Oh, that really happened last night? Hold on, wait a minute. I need a minute to take all this in. My brain kind of short-circuited after you brought in the maniac with a power saw. I don't get what's going on either, but that's why I wanted Hiroko here, so she could fill us in. Damn, how the hell did none of the rest of us realize what was going on? The biolab walls have surprisingly good soundproofing, for some reason. You did a good job making it through this ordeal alive, Mr. Sumino. Yeah, you're a total champ, Takumi. It's kinda scary though. Just imagine what might happen to Hiroko if you hadn't been there. Even if this maniac made mincemeat out of her, We could have just fed it to the revival medic and bring her back. Don't talk about her like she's a sausage filling. Besides, there's a limit to what the machine can do. But what were you doing in the biolab at that hour, Takumi? How can you not remember? I can only assume you were drugged or sleepwalking. If you're not making all this up, that is. What, do you think I'm the one who attacked Hiruko? I'm just speaking hypothetically. Honestly, I don't see how attacking our teammates would benefit you, so I'm not entertaining the idea too seriously. Well, we won't be able to say anything for sure until we get Hiruko's side of the story. Maybe it was some kind of shape-shifting enemy. I mean, there's no one else in the school apart from us. Nah, the alarm would have gone off if that was it. And the invaders all show up in a huge swarm, not one at a time. Then, does that mean the attacker was one of us? No, that can't be. But we've already been getting threats. And what if even more freaky stuff starts happening after this? I'm glad that you're doing well, even if you're bored. It's love. Just like that, the whole room seemed to frost over. Everyone looked uneasy. Hold on a minute. I didn't mean to make it sound like that. But now the possibility is out there. You can't deny it. Not unless you have, not unless we all have solid alibis, or if we catch the real maniac. So there really is a traitor among us? There is always only one truth, which means, who was it exactly? This isn't good. At this rate, everyone's gonna start getting paranoid. What can I say to calm them down? Before I could think of anything... Darumi? Among Us? Darumi? Darumi, who had been silent throughout the conversation, suddenly began to tremble over. Oh. Darumi, please stop drooling and gargling your speech. There's a murderer in our midst! A notorious serial killer! This is the kind of twist I've been waiting for! It was like a dam had suddenly burst. Darumi's deranged laughter filled the room. A serial killer hiding in a group of students? Only someone with severely unsound mind would come up with something like that. Oh no, we're in the killing game route. Threatening messages, serial killers, power soul maniacs. I can take this. This is so cool. Let's go crazy and start killing each other. Maybe we should let Miss Amamiya handle the killer. You know, fight fire with fire, or in this case, maniac with maniac. Darumi, no, yeah. If we need a sacrifice, I'll volunteer. I might be so useless that even the killer won't waste time on me. If we're just assuming all this stuff is about a killer is true now. No, so we're just assuming all the stuff about a killer is true now? I can't keep up. Guys, please, let's not get paranoid. Well, but from now on, if you have to walk around alone at night, be careful. Might be a good idea to keep our infusers with us too. Then we'll be ready to fight back if the killer tries anything. I'm gonna go see what I can do about fixing the biolab window. It will be a good chance to investigate the scene too. Thanks. Sorry for the trouble. I'll go and see how Hiruko is doing. I'll let you guys know if I find anything new. Everyone nodded in agreement, and the meeting broke up. First of all, I need to talk to Hiruko. She said she's not feeling well, but hopefully it's nothing serious. I was just about to leave the cafeteria. Oh no.
Huh?
Darumi? You're still here? Uh-oh. Seems like that diary was the real deal after all, huh? Diary? Don't worry, Takumi, I won't say a thing. It's our little secret. Oh yeah, I remember that. She did find like that one diary, right? Do I get a flashback, please? Laughing creepily to herself, Darumi skipped out of the cafeteria. That's right. There was like I don't think it's gonna tell me. Oh, look, it still doesn't tell me what route it is. Ooh. Well, before it did say comedy route. We still are in a mystery route. Yeah, it doesn't tell me, but I do remember, like, I don't remember what was in it, but I really did find like a diary that had something written on it. Oh well. I hadn't mentioned that old diary to anyone either. Can I get a flashback? It wasn't exactly a credible source, and I didn't want to risk making everyone even more paranoid. Anyway, I really need to talk to Hiroko. I pulled myself together and made my way to the dorm rooms on the roof. No good, huh? I rang Hiroko's doorbell, but there was no reply. Didn't sound like anyone was moving around inside either. I was reaching towards the bell to ring again, but I thought better of it. She's probably sleeping. I'd feel bad for disturbing her. Oh no, I feel like he's dead already again. After the events of last night, I was still pretty worried, but I decided to leave Hiroko be for now. I'll ask her later. I still got plenty to do in the meantime. Reluctantly, I turned away and left to attend the other matters. Please open that door, Takumi. He will not. I already knew where my next stop was gonna be. This is where I chased the killer around last night. At the time, it had been too dark to make out very much, but I had a general idea of where to go. It should be right around here. I began to rummage around in the grass and the shrubs, searching for something I left behind last night. It took me a while, but I eventually found it. Here it is. This is what I was looking for. The power saw I'd taken from the killer and thrown into the bushes during our chase. I can't just leave this lying here. I better put it somewhere safe. Okay, that's smart. Hefting up the power saw, I carried it back to the school. Okay, it should be good for now. The metal shop seemed like it was a good hiding place as good a hiding place as any. It was already full of guns and landmines and other lethal-looking objects. I set the power saw down in a corner of the room and stared at it for a moment. Up close, those blades look even bigger and more deadly. I'm glad I didn't get hit. Whoever that had been brandishing this at me and Hiroko, they were definitely out to kill us. But why? What motive could they possibly have had? I should probably go over the whole incident again. I'll tell the others I stashed the powerhouse in here the next meeting we have when we're all together. Closing the metal shop door behind me, I left it and went back to my room. The soundtrack is bumping. Back in my room, I collapsed onto my bed, exhausted. Looking at the clock, I realized half the days had gone already. I knew I ought to be using this downtime wisely to prepare for our next battle, but I couldn't motivate myself to do any of that today. I still have 3 major mysteries to solve. First is what happened last night. What was I doing in the biolab with no memory of how I got there? Why was Hiroko being attacked? The second was the person in the strange black suit. I had no idea who they were, what they were doing here, or why. And the third, my gaze slowly traveled to my desk. I hadn't looked at that strange diary again since putting it away. It couldn't be, could it? I got up from my bed, opened the desk drawer, and took out the old notebook. This thing still creeps me out. What kind of deranged person had written those illegible words scribbled a picture of the killer? Looking at it gave me a weird, sickly feeling inside, like I was being drawn into the madness of the page. There we go. That was the signal that the killing was about to begin. And now we're all going to... Thank you for that, Darumi. Darumi's crazy words welled up in the back of my mind. Are the threatening messages in this diary really connected somehow? I wanted to dismiss it all as a meaningless series of pranks, but I still had doubts that I couldn't quite dismiss. Those seeds of suspicion were starting to grow, threatening to choke me from the inside. Day 18. Big Bong!
Band out of troops! Get prepared
18th
to
day.
be ready to give your lot.
Alright, oh wait. I woke up to the usual morning announcement and slowly got out of bed. I didn't get a chance to talk to Hiroko yesterday. I'll have to track her down today at some point. Well, but first I should go to the cafeteria. I need to tell the others about the power song. When I arrived, everyone was already there. Everyone except Hiroko. Oh no! I waited and waited, but she didn't show. In the end, I told the rest of the team that I stashed the power saw in the metal shop for now, and left. Phew! I feel a little calmer in here. I needed a change of scenery and found myself visiting the leisure lounge. There's no one here. I'm gonna bonk Takumi if he doesn't check the flippin' door. Yep. Too bad, I was in the mood to talk to someone. I wasn't really sure what to do, so I sat on a chair on the side of the pool and gazed in the water for a while. Suddenly, I got an unpleasant twist feeling in my stomach. Why am I so hungry? I just ate a few minutes ago. What's going on with my stomach? My appetite seems to come and go a lot lately. I reached out for a bottle of water in hopes of quelling my hunger pangs. And as I did... Oh! He's here. Oh! Hiroko. A surprised, troubled expression crossed her face. She must not have expected to find me here. I thought I'd finally get to talk to her, but as soon as she saw me, she turned around and began walking away. Hey, wait! I ran after Hiroko and grabbed her, wrapping a hand around one of her long, slender arms. Let me go. Sorry, but I can't right now. I need to talk to you, Hiroko. I have nothing to say to you. Hiroko looked away, refusing to meet my eye. She was acting so strange. I had no idea why. Are you feeling better? I heard you were sick yesterday. Anyway, I want to talk about a few nights ago. When you were attacked in the biolab. You remember the person with the power saw, right? Where did they come from? What happened that night? Can you let go of me now? You're going to leave a mark. Oh, sorry. I realized I'd been holding on to her really hard, so I let go. But I couldn't let her leave yet. I shifted her around and blocked her path to the door. I've already told you I have nothing to say to you. Stop wasting my time and move aside. Why are you acting like this? Is there some reason you can't tell me? Please, just leave me alone. Huh? Hiroko, what are you... Before I could say anything else, Hiroko shoved me aside, knocking me off balance. Oh. Oh, jeez. Ow, ow, ow. I fell on my butt with a painful thud. That girl really didn't want to talk to me. I got to my feet and got after her, but she was already gone. Hiroko, why? I had no idea what was going on with her. Why wouldn't she tell me what happened? Why was she avoiding me all of a sudden? I didn't know, but one thing was clear. Hiroko was hiding something. Well, I can't just give up. I need to find the truth. I won't get anything out of Hiroko the way she was now, but I got plenty of other stuff I could investigate. I decided to clear my mind and look around somewhere else. Okay, something very fishy with Hiroko here. It couldn't be the shape-shifting commander, right? Because the shape-shifting commander, like, needed to kidnap Moko and have her for, like, several days in order to copy her. And even said that she needed, like, 3 months for a perfect copy, so I don't think that's her. Alright, I can hang out with Gaku, Darumi, or Nozomi. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think he's a shapeshifter. Gaku. Well, I already know what Darumi wants, I just don't have the materials for it. Or Nozomi. Alright, Gaku it is. What's up, Gaku? What are you doing here? Freaking out? What's the matter, Gaku? Did something happen? Nah, I just suddenly remembered something while I was walking around in the courtyard. Got me thinking about the days I used to hang in the park with my brothers from the group home. Man, we played tag till sunset because we didn't have anything else to do. Thinking about how simple things were back then makes me miss them so freaking much. Damn, dude, why do memories have to be so annoying? I didn't give my brain permission to start bringing up stuff that makes me sad. Oh. In other words, he's feeling homesick. I get how he feels. I do a lot of reminiscing myself about my family and Karua. A shapeshifter for real? Yeah, during the zero route, you know, the first one where you don't get choices, we don't have. Moko was already dead in that story because when Takumi gets to the second to last defense academy and meets up with Kyoshika, Kurara, Nozomi, and Yugamu, Moko was missing because she got taken by an invader. And later on, she shows up, but she's not. It's not her. It's a shapeshifter posing as her, and she was already dead. But yeah, he was one of the commanders. Anyway, after spending some time together, I understand Gaku better now. Oh, that was actually pretty nice. Yeah, a commander who had the ability to disguise as anyone if they had enough data. Alright. Now I can hang out Tsubasa, Kyoshika, or Darumi, but I think I already have all the stuff on them, right? Report card. Darumi. Tsubasa. Yeah, I already gave Tsubasa all her things. And the same with Kyoshika. And because it's the afternoon, I can't quite go outside, so I guess I'll just go to the rec room. Made a gift for someone. Vehicle accessories, maybe? Vehicle accessories. Tiger helmet. Yep, that's the one. Alright, Takemaru, here we go.
Are you sure I can have this?
You sure can, buddy.
You just turned me into mush.
Yay. Yay! Bond up.
Hey, Takumi, you wanna come with me to our next meetup? I gotta introduce you to some of my pals. Don't be afraid, they're all good people. Just one thing, they're like morning people. Old folks tend to be early risers. You wanna know what the meetup's for? Working out to keep everyone healthy, what else? Our frenzied dance moves put the pros to shame. You gotta see it to believe it.
The most wholesome delinquent that has ever lived. Yay.
Heady soldiers. You
Time
never
to
know when
hit the hay,
invaders blow
yay.
in.
Alright.
Huh?
I didn't get to talk to Hiruko today either. There's still so much I don't know about that girl. I never really got to know her the first time around. Hopefully this time she'll open up to me and we'll make it up and we'll make through this alive. No, not just hopefully. I'll definitely make that happen. Yeah. That's good, because even in the comedy route, we didn't actually get to spend too much time with Hiruko. She was just kind of there.
Band out of troops. Get ready. Wait, 19?
What?
Well, that's a good round number.
Is
real
it?
milestone if ever I heard one. In honor of the occasion, I've prepared... Oh, I've unlocked some new facilities.
Did you?
Feel free to check out the garage on the first floor.
Oh, right.
And the library on the second.
Right,
The VR machine
pre-recorded.
in the trading room's been updated too.
Has
All
it?
part of the service. Be sure to sharpen up your skills, allow your creativity to bloom, and slaughter the vile invaders more efficiently than ever.
Hey, nice. I wonder if we actually got new VR things. The obnoxious morning announcement played out just like it always did. Knowing that the person who recorded these announcements was now gone made it feel a tiny uncanny though. What's the idea of making the 19th a milestone anyway? All that good round number stuff makes no sense. Wait, I didn't say that last time. Didn't I say that last time too? Shaking off the haze of that was lingering around my thoughts, I got out of bed. Speaking of the library, I got some business there today. But first I better have breakfast. It's time to go to the cafeteria. Wait, Siri is gone? Wait, no, I don't think he was, right? Oh, Hiruko's here. I think he was referring to like the first route, maybe? Because Siri should still be around now, right? Or wait, did he vanish again and then Tsubasa fix him? Because that happened, right? But was that in the comedy route? Oh, there she is. And she's not happy to see me. There was a moment of silence and then she turned away. She refused to even look in my direction after that. Sheesh, I guess she's still avoiding me. Sighing inward, I turned my attention back to my food. When I was done, I made my way to the library. I think Darumi found it somewhere around here. I stood in front of the library stacks, thinking back to the day Darumi and I found a strange diary. I still don't completely buy that it has anything to do with what's going on here, but it was worth taking note. It was worth taking another look at what happened here. There might be some kind of clue. And right now, I need all the information I could get. She's being threatened by someone? Who maybe? I ran my fingers along the spines of the books, and then I pulled them out one by one. My movements got faster, like frantic. I kept going until I emptied the entire shelf. How long did I spend doing that? I completely lost track of time in my desperate search, but eventually I found something that made me stop and take notice. Oh, what's this? I lifted up the beaten old volume with a hard cover. It had caught my attention for a simple reason. There wasn't any writing on it. The front cover, back cover, the spine were all completely blank. I looked in the back to see if there was any publication info there, but the last few pages had rotted and crumbled away. Must be really old. I gently opened it to the title page to be greeted with the only text I'd seen so far. The history of the school? The letters were faded and old-fashioned, but I could still read them okay. Come to think of it, aside from the basics, I actually knew remarkably little about this academy. And with both Siri and Nigo gone... Okay, so Siri is still gone. Yeah, that's right. I remember now, yeah. He did get chopped to pieces again. But in the other route, Tsubasa managed to fix him. That's right. Okay, so Siri is gone. I didn't remember if that happened already in this route or if it was after we changed courses. Alright, so yeah, we're without Siri again. And only in the comedy route Tsubasa fixes him. Who knows, maybe she fixed him in this route too. Okay, with both Siri and Nigo gone, there wasn't anybody I could ask about it. And it's not something I thought about very much, but this isn't exactly a run-of-the-mill school. Yeah, that happened earlier in the route. Siri died again. I turned the pages, getting a whiff of the musty paper smell that only really old books can develop. There was no publication date anywhere, so I had no way of knowing how old it was exactly. I flickered through the pages at random until... I caught a glimpse of some troubling text. Did I see that right? I went back to the page in question, and sure enough, there it was. Notes on the serial murder incidents. Yeah, I completely forgot about it too. Like I wasn't sure because I do remember that in this route he gets chopped up, and stuffed in a trash bin again. But then Tsubasa fixes him. But it really was like after we made the decision to go into the comedy route. Yeah, yeah, he died in the original route like on day 2 because Eito kills him in that route, and we spend the entire game without Sirei. But here we managed to save him, but then he dies again. Anyway. Okay, notes on the serial murder incidents. My heart skipped a beat. A trail of cold sweat ran down my back as I began to read the passages. It detailed a series of ghastly murders that took place in the academy sometime in the past. They started suddenly one day, without any warning. A mysterious figure appeared in the school and started picking off students one after another. Clad in a strange black suit, the killer used bladed weapons like saws and hatchets to massacre their victims. Some students rallied together to try and fight back, but they were all mercilessly cut down. The next day, the academy was sealed off from the outside world. The students prepared to mourn the friends that they had lost. But then the killer came back. Once again, they mowed down student after student, bathing the school in blood. Cries of pain, fear, and hatred echoed throughout the grounds as their students' short lives came to an abrupt, violent end. And then, just like before, the killer disappeared without a trace. No one knew how they got in to begin with, although some thought they may have passed themselves off as one of the surviving students. No one ever got a definitive answer, and the nightmare still wasn't over. Yeah, Eito's the guy with the white hair and glasses, yes. Again and again, the killer would appear seemingly out of nowhere, slaughter a handful of students, and then disappear again. Naturally, there were attempts to fight back, but none of them achieved anything. It was as if they were dealing with an unkillable demon. Even now, the killer still walks these halls, waiting the time for another massacre. An unkillable demon. This has to be made up, right? It just doesn't sound realistic, although I guess it's not the craziest thing in the world. Hey, we're basically immortal too, it's not that weird. I found myself thinking back to the strange diary again. Could it have been written by one of the students who survived these attacks? The information in the old book and the diary matched a little too well for it to be coincidence. But the part about the killer still hiding out somewhere in the school, that couldn't be true, could it? They could have been the one who wrote the threatening message that started it all. No, wait. I shouldn't jump to conclusions. Let's see if there's anything else. I took a deep breath and went back to reading the school history. For the next few hours, I immersed myself in urban legends and reports of the strange incidents that had supposedly occurred in years long past. Didn't you burn him? No, I didn't burn him. I went back to the past, killed him in combat, and absorbed his hemoanima. Before he could basically set all the things in motion that in the original route made everybody die. Alright, I think that should do it. I closed the cover with a sigh, having skimmed through most of the... Wait a second! Oh! Eva isn't here. This is before Eva even joined us. That's right, because we're so far... Like, we're so far back at the start. So this was even before Eva came in. I wonder if we're even gonna get her in this route, because with no Sirei, he can't really brainwash Eva and bring her in here. I closed the cover with a sigh, and skimmed through most of what the book had to offer. It covered a wide variety of topics, but it all sounded like things made up for fun rather than describing events that actually happened. The stuff about the serial killer is the only part that feels like it might be important. I don't know if that has anything to do with the power the Power Saw Maniac, but it's worth thinking about. Actually, let me see something. Where does she come in? Okay. Supposedly she should be showing up. Yeah, a lot of things happen in the comedy route, like even before the thing started derailing. Because things didn't really get insane in the comedy route until after the meat and fish discussion. Things were still relatively normal. Day 29 is when Eva shows up. Too bad that I can't see when Siri gets fixed. If he even will in this route. Intriguing. Okay. I don't know if it has anything to do with the Power Soul Manic I saw, but it's worth thinking about. I'll take this book with me for now. If Darumi finds it, it will only fuel her morbid fantasies. Yes, keep it away from her. It was already dark out, and I spent the better part of the day reading. I tucked the book under my shirt, left the library, and headed back to my room.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Yeah. I drink water, but then I swallowed it wrongly a bit. Whew. Another day flown by. There wasn't an enemy attack today, but there's bound to be another one soon.
Huh?
I need to be ready. I should focus on training tomorrow. I was wondering about the Supreme Commander. When did you meet her? I mean, the first time we see her in the original route is when we were at the Last Defense Academy, right? But then she only shows up like later. Like day 80, I think. Day 80 something. I still haven't got a straight answer out of Yuruko.
Hey!
There's so much to deal with that I don't even know where to start. I think I'll just sleep on it. Maybe things will be more clear in the morning. I let out a long, hard yawn and switched off the lights. So ended my 19th day at the Last Defense Academy. The vibe is already so different. There's so much less clowning around.
Band of troops,
Time to rise and shine!
Get ready for your 20th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Yay.
Prepare to spend another day enduring
That's my
the
favorite thing to do.
And be ready to give your
Okay. Morning again. I actually got a decent night's sleep for once. Now, what should I do today? Should I prepare for next battle or... Actually, I better first get breakfast before I make any decisions. Oh, free time, okay. It was around day 70 or early 80 when she reveals her face. Yeah. No, she debuted when she attacked the second Last Defense Academy and slaughtered all of us and we had to run away. And then Nigo blew up. Okay, let me see. Moko and Ima. Yeah, let's hang out with Ima. I need to get more information on him. Come to do some sewing, Mr. Sumino.
Oh.
I'm just using the sewing machine to patch up these clothes. I found while I was out exploring. Oh yeah, that's right, I saw this already. I understand Ima better now. And now... Oh yeah, I was gonna check. Is there actually anything new in the VR machine? Probably not, right? Nope. They really needed to add more missions there. Kodaka said that he wants to update the game, right? So... that would be cool. Okay. Kurara. Shoma. Kako. Gaku, Shoma. Takemaru, Shoma, okay. Yeah, she's gonna be more trouble in this round now that it's not funny. She definitely will. Shoma, why are you out of breath? Are you feeling okay? Yeah, I was just cleaning the bathroom. I was fighting a stubborn stain and ended up completely drenched in sweat. Have you been the one cleaning the bathrooms? Yeah, cleaning toilets is a job for a nobody, so I figure it only makes sense that I do it, as someone who's absolute bottom layer of society. Come on, that's not right. We should all pitch in. It's okay. This is the only way I can be of any use to you. Besides, the bathroom is a fitting place for a turd like me to end my days. Damn, Shoma. I made a vow to myself to help out with cleaning the bathroom, starting today. After spending some time together, I understand Shoma better now. Yep.
Howdy, soldiers.
Alright. Another day's done. Today went in a flash. I better hit the sack before I start feeling hungry again. I wasn't all that tired, but I got into bed anyway and forced myself to go to sleep. Day 21. Dingy donga bingy bonga.
Get ready for prepare. Be ready to give.
Yeah. I am always ready to give my life to protect the school from the vile and barbaric enemy. Sure enough, Hiroko is not in the cafeteria again. What's her problem? At this rate, I'll never get to talk to her about that night. No, I can't give up. I'll ask her again today. I have to try. Hey! Morning, Takumi! I was just taking my tray to the table when Moko called out to me, chipper as ever. I turned around and saw that Nozomi was with her. Hey, you two. You're up and at it early today, huh? Good morning, Takumi. Wanna eat with us? Sure, thanks. If it was translated in French, my brother would probably buy it. Yeah, Kodaka said that the reason they couldn't translate it into other languages was because basically they were lacking budget. They spent all the money that they had making this game. Apparently it's been selling well, so that's good. I took a seat opposite to the girls and Moko stared at me intently, like she had something to say but didn't know how to bring it up. Is there something on my face? No, of course not. I was just checking out your breakfast, that's all. You got a real good balance of macronutrients there. You can have some of my protein powder if you want a little extra, though. I'm good, thanks. How about drinks? Wanna check some raw eggs, maybe? No, that's fine. I'm fine. Ah, party pooper. Well, it's your loss. Something's up with Moko. Does she really want to talk to me? What does she really want to talk to me about? Maybe she's waiting for me to make the first move, but I'll look like a total creep if I'm wrong. Come on, Moko, let's just come out and ask him. He will be referred to as Nozomi from this point forward. Well, yeah. I was getting to it. Stuff like this calls for a delicate approach. For all we know, Hiroko's maidenly virtue could be at stake here. What? Huh? What about Hiroko? Whoops, there I go again. Somebody call a plumber, I got a leak. I'm sorry, Takumi, I really hope you don't take this the wrong way. But Moko and I have been talking and we both think that you and Hiroko have been acting a little strange lately. Right. I should have known this was coming. We didn't want to pry, but it's been going on for a while, so... No. Sorry, hon. I just didn't know how to bring it up. Oh, don't apologize. It's my fault for making you worry. Their concern was understandable. Things have been awkward between me and Hiroko since the incident. Oh, I see. She might have likely misunderstood the situation. But what was I supposed to say? I had no idea why she was avoiding me. Well, some stuff happened, but I'm really not sure how to explain. I struggled to find the right words, but Nozomi didn't press me.
It's okay if you don't want to talk about it right now. Just know that when you're ready, we'll be here for you.
Thanks, Nozomi. Oh, right. Thanks. My breath caught in my throat. Just for a moment, I felt like I was talking to Karua again. Yep. I'll see what I can do to soften Hiroko up, too. I know she's the type who likes to be on her own, but she's still a poor, vulnerable maiden at heart. Even rabbits can die of loneliness. You boys have to show some sensitivity. What does that have to do with it? I get the feeling that this conversation is drifting away from the original topic. I don't have the energy to get back on course though. I'll just smile and nod until it's over. After finishing breakfast, I say goodbye to Moko and Nozomi and went back to my room. Okay, what do we do today? Oh shoot. I didn't mean to press B. The idea of the mystery killer still worries me, and the whole thing's kind of sketchy, and the invaders are a much more definite threat. Alright. I guess I'll talk to the Kurara. I could use some more info on her. I believe I'm missing 2 report cards thingies, right? I don't believe this. It's unforgivable what happened this time. Why is the decor in the school so cheap looking? It's so gaudy I could puke. It stinks like Novorich. I read those already. I can't take this anymore. Takumi, blow the school up! No. Send this tacky school to hell where it belongs and build a castle worthy of my nobility. I'm gonna set up the bombs. You help! And then I had to stop Kurara from blowing up the school. Why are rich people so delusional and self-absorbed? Good question. After spending time together, I understand Kurara better now. Alright, next up. We got Kyoshika, Kako, and Nima. Either of them work. I guess I'll talk with Kako this time. Takumi, will you talk to me about romance? Sure. Romance? I really like to hear people's stories about falling in love. If you need any advice on romance, I'm happy to help. Lay it on me. Kako Tsukumo is a master of romance. Master of romance? Do you have a lot of experience? No, I never been in love. Brother Dearest is really strict, so I'm not allowed. If you don't have any experience, how are you gonna give advice? It's okay. I have a lot of knowledge on the subject. I read romance novels all the time. So tell me all about your crushes. Full of knowledge and no experience. I can't count on her for advice. Yeah. After spending time together, I understand Kako a little better now. I mean, Ima was right next to us as that conversation was happening.
Ready, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
I hope Ima isn't around. He was literally in the same room.
You never know when the invaders might attack. Well then, good night.
Alright. Today was pretty uneventful. Not to say that I don't have any problems. Hiruko, the killer, the invaders, there's still a lot to deal with. Out of all of them, Hiruko is probably the most urgent. If I don't patch things up with her soon, everyone else is gonna worry. Alright, tomorrow for sure, Al. Wee! Uh-oh! Are we getting Eva now? What the? The alarm? Enemies attacking now?
Intruder alert.
Uh-oh.
Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school.
Hey.
Defense mode initiated.
I wonder if this is Eva.
All available troops, prepare for battle immediately.
Here they come! Time to battle! Uh-oh, I better get going. I was out of bed before the first echo of the alarm had faded. We can do this. I won't let anyone die this time. Taking out the briefest moment to suck myself up, I rushed out the door and made my way to the war room. A night attack? Seriously? Don't these bastards ever sleep? There's a lot more of them than last time. They're really going all out. Tsubasa, you think that bomb of yours can take them out? Sorry, it's taking a while to put it all together. There's no way we'll be ready for this battle. For real? We gotta fight all these enemies by ourselves? Don't worry, I'll fight too. Oh, really, Kako? Where's this coming from? She's made a point of staying out of battles until now. Oh. Not to mention how overprotective Ima is. I can't just stand on the sidelines and let you all protect me. I've been training hard so I can handle myself out there. Please let me join you. I'd be happy to have you with us. Are you sure about this? There's nothing I can do when she gets like this. I tried to persuade her to reconsider, but it didn't work. She's even threatened to sever our sibling bonds. The idea was so distressing that I passed out on the spot. The point is, I'm fighting and there's nothing you can do about it. Don't interfere, brother dearest. I've been training too, by the way. If push comes to shove, I'll just jump in and protect my dear sister. Okay. Okay, so this is the first time that they are joining the battle in this route. I'll fight too. Sorry about before. You too, Shoma. You don't gotta worry about this guy. I've trained him up so he won't embarrass himself. That's right. I've gone from being mold on a bathroom floor to mold on a toilet seat. It's a huge upgrade. Nice to see you guys finally showing some backbone. If there's one thing I can't stand is unproductive parasites. Well, they did take care of the school back when the threatening message forced us to leave. But this is the intruders on the loose. It might actually be more dangerous for them to hang back while the rest of us go out and fight. That's a good point. I'm coming. You're coming too, Darumi. I don't know. I'll have to show up as a mutilated corpse waiting for you when you get back. Such a classic killing game opening. But I guess it could be fun to go wild and massacre a bunch of enemies too. Alright, I'm in. That's the spirit. Now that that's the... Yeah, Kako is being more assertive too. That's right. Well, now that that's decided, we shouldn't waste any more time. We'll be mobilizing all team members for this battle. Team leader, give the order. Right. It's been so long since Hiroko spoke to me, she caught me off guard. Yeah, Kako being more assertive is great. This is not the time to get flustered though, I need to focus on the battle. Go! Stab it. Yeah. Alright, battle start. Let's do this. Everybody, battle start. Now the question, is Eva here? You know what? No. I'll just fight it. Wait, are we all in one side? No. Okay, there's a battle on two sides. Got it.
Let's do it to it!
Darumi, you can start by getting rid of... No.
Just watch me.
There we go.
Bang, bang, bang!
Going down.
Right? Here we go!
Darumi can get rid of this guy.
Take that! Piece of cake!
And...
Here goes. I'm ready.
Kako.
Taking the shot.
Bang.
I'm feeling weaker. Okay, okay.
Ima. Punch.
I'll blow you away.
Time to move.
Might as well just hit him
Here
again.
goes. What a nuisance.
There.
All too easy.
Now over here.
My turn.
Impact stab. That's not gonna hit anyone.
Just ring that bell.
I guess this is as far as Moko can go, huh? Might as well just move her.
Let us begin.
Kyoshika.
I can't wait.
They're so far.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
You know what? Everybody's way too far. Damn it, it's Kyoshika or actually I'm gonna move Takemaru. Yeah, there we go. Alright.
Onward.
There we go.
My
Ning ning.
apologies.
Now.
Say when.
This should be enough to reach the max voltage.
Ready when you are. My
Now I can do this.
One last strike.
There we go.
Take
Goody.
care of the rest.
Leave it to me.
Let's do this.
Onward.
I just use Shigure no Mai. I can't use it.
Leave it to me.
Attack
This
potion.
should hinder them. Let us begin.
Yeah, like
You've
this.
left yourself open. I've got you.
Good job,
Bring it
Kyoshika.
It's my turn.
Let's get an agility potion on Moko.
Bring it on.
Here we go.
I'm gassed out.
Alright. Choose small fries over here.
Fine. Don't bother me.
There we go.
Prepped and ready.
Now we can just let Gaku take care of the rest here. Yeah, Gaku. Actually, no, let me see something.
I'll put an end to this.
Alright, cool. That I get rid of these two.
How great this looks like.
Let's freaking go.
Gaku can get rid of these guys.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I guess I'll just use
Alright.
Yuruko here.
Let's get started. How's this?
Only two guys left. Too bad I couldn't get one turn. But that's fine. Oh, that's right.
Leave it to me.
Let's let me go heal your
All
him.
good.
There we go.
Good to go. Take this.
Get this.
I'm good whenever.
And get this. Alright, easy. Wave 1 done. Oh no, the fog guys. You gotta be fogging kidding me.
We're sitting ducks out here.
Sir Takumi, how are we to deal with this mist?
We'll do the same
Ima.
thing we did in my future.
Ima.
Kako, make your way outside the mist and snipe the enemy from a distance.
Yeah.
Ima, you'll have to cover her. Both of you. Hurry.
So, I just protect my dear sister from any harm that comes her way? Now that I can do.
Okay.
Alright.
Thanks for that, Hiruko.
Don't
What?
waste
Why are
time
you
talking.
booing? Are
Concentrate
you
on the battle.
mystified by that pun? Alright. Oh yeah, this is it is Eva, right? Eva was a fog commander, right? Normal enemy. This guy. Where is Kako? But they are not even in the. Okay, I guess Kako's not the one who's gonna be dealing with this. It's gonna have to be.
Two arms.
Yes, Kyoshika. You and your 2 arms are gonna deal with this invader right here. Actually, I could probably send out Takumi as well.
I've got this. Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Go!
Say when.
Impact stab.
I've got this. Time to use it. Ready when you are. Here.
1,
Let's do this.
2,
My turn.
3.
All right.
Two arms. Flash. Let us begin. Onward.
Attack
Let's
potion on
purpose.
Kyoshika.
2 arms. You
Yeah,
let yourself
2
open.
arms. Nice. Fog completely cleared.
Takumi, this commander, is she? Yeah. She's the one we took prisoner in my future.
Yep, that's Eva.
I'm here this time. I won't allow that kind of worthless sentiment.
Uh-oh.
But we'll talk about this later. We have to defeat her first.
Uh-oh, is Eva gonna die in this route? Are we not gonna get her? She's a good unit. I spent so much resources on her. Hi, Eva. Yep, it is Eva. I had a feeling it was her. Actually, what if we can recruit her but without brainwashing her this time? Maybe we finally get info on her. God damn it, I just got rid of these guys.
Let's do
Well,
this.
that's fine.
Good to go.
I guess I'll
Ready when
just
you are.
do the spring trap again. Good thing I leveled these up.
It's my turn!
Leave it to me. 2
Alright,
arms.
Kyoshika, you go there as well.
Say when.
Impact stab. 1,
Here we go.
2,
Got. Say when.
3,
Here. Let's go.
and 4.
That's it. All right.
Let us begin.
Now you, Kyoshika.
Banzai.
1,
2 arms.
2,
You left yourself open. Let us begin. Leave it to me.
Shigure no Mai.
Yeah.
There we go.
My apologies.
Good to go.
Now that we have Kyoshika. Sorry, now that we have that area cleared up.
Ring that bell!
How much does Moko deal again? It's not even gonna be enough. Okay, so. 7,
I'm good to go.
8, maybe. Oh yeah, Yugamo can get all of them. But I
Let's
don't
get
have
to the
any more
killing.
agility potions.
Time for me
That's
to move.
a bummer. That's
Let's
fine.
get to the killing.
Judging from Hiroko's expression, this will probably be the fate-changing route. We'll see.
I'll kill them all.
Alright, Yugamo, do your thing. Yeah, that.
I am dead
Bring it
tired.
on!
And Moko can finish this guy off.
Pulverize them!
Now...
Locked and loaded.
Tsubasa can go here.
Let's keep it up.
And
Full throttle.
hold him up.
Knocked it out of the park. Let's
There.
freaking go.
Here, give him an agility potion.
Let's give it to him.
Put him up on this guy.
Oh yeah.
Goody. All the big ones are done on this side. Now over here we gotta have I should probably use Gaku because his attack is boosted by the virtue of, you know, being yeah. Whenever we have max voltage, Gaku's attack is boosted.
It's killing game time. Let's do it to it.
Okay, this is the best spread that I can get, I think. Yeah.
Drop dead.
Alright, Arumi, do your thing.
Okay, your turn now.
Alright, Gaku finished the big guy.
You saw that, right?
Now...
I'll do my best.
Gaku finishes this guy off.
Ready? Aim.
Boom.
So tired.
Good job,
All good.
Ima.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
This one will blow you away.
There we go. Ow. Alright, now
Time to move.
I have one agility potion left and one spring trap. I want to use the spring trap on Takumi so I can bring him over to that side. So I'm gonna put him over here.
Ready when you are.
I'm gonna use accelerate.
Are you okay? You're safe right
Good
now.
to go.
And now he can make it all the way over here.
My turn. Let's do this.
Now use a final agility potion.
I've got this.
Impact stab. Ow.
Let's do this.
Impact stab. Yeah. Ow.
Good to go.
My turn.
I'm gonna use Hiroko over here. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do one more impact stab and then I'll sacrifice Hiroko. Actually, I can sacrifice both of them. Hang on.
Not there yet.
Last resort.
Hardly a challenge.
That can reach, right? God damn it. Ah, dang it! Ah, dang it.
I got this.
Just watch me.
Meh.
Got all you got.
No.
I'm taking the wheel. Ready when you are.
Okay, that will work, I suppose. Okay, I guess that works. Wait, I know.
Not there yet.
I can still fight.
Damn it, Hiroko, if you only have one more space.
That all you got?
You know what, last resort. Just die, Takumi.
I'm putting it all on the line.
Yeah, you sure are. There. Takumi is dead.
See you now.
Ah, dang it. I was hoping that wouldn't happen.
I'm ready.
Let me at him.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
I'm taking the wheel.
I'm gonna use Killing Boost over here. Actually, you know what?
I'm prepped and ready.
I'm gonna boost Emo Anima. Move again.
For all of you.
Let's move again.
I'm prepped and ready.
Get Nozomi over here. She doesn't reach Yugamu. God damn it. Ah, damn it. I don't have the tools. Fine.
Ready with. I'm taking the wheel.
Fine, I'll just use Tsubasas.
Let's ride.
Boom!
You can take it from here.
And you...
I'll show you what's up.
Yeah, Gaku cannot do anything right here. Alright, I guess I'm gonna end the turn. Ow. Oh, I completely forgot about the tiny ones. Ow. Alright, Ima. You know what to do. Oh, you... Never mind, you can't do nothing. That's a problem. I'll leave this side to Takemaru. But Kako...
Won't give up. I can't quit now.
Eh.
Just watch me. Let me at him.
Alright, Gaku should be able to, right? Yeah, he can.
I'll hit you with all I got.
Go, Gaku!
How's that?
I'm all right. I can't quit now. Leave it to me.
Bolster input. Move, buffs all allies, attack +1, move +5. You know what? That's the best that I can... that is not the best that I can do. She doesn't have that. What do I do here?
I'm all right.
I'm gonna move Kako one
Still
space.
fight.
Last resort.
I can handle this myself.
And go, Kako!
I tried my
Dead.
best.
Ow.
I'm good to go.
Yeah, no, I just need those zombies to get the hell over there.
It's more than trash like me
Leave it to me.
deserves.
So, like...
Ready as I'll ever be. I've got this.
What is her
Ready as I'll
boosting
ever
my
be.
anima? Yeah, just super healing.
Whenever you're ready. Ready as I'll ever be.
Defensive
I'll
stance.
be on my guard.
Thank you very much.
I got this.
Can she does a rescue? Can she do a rescue bullet? Yes, she can. Good.
I've got your back. Thanks for the help. Locked and loaded.
All right, finally we did it.
Hear this engine roar.
Was a little bit sloppy, but we made it work. Alright, now here's the question. Is Hiruko just gonna kill Eva, or are we gonna be able to get her?
Ready for more?
He can't kill Eva, she's dead.
Yeah, we won. Now we just have to finish off the commander.
Wait a
Shouldn't be
second.
too hard. She's basically on her way out already.
We look down at the defeated commander.
Please, don't kill me.
Huh? Did she just say something?
My
The
name
Phaedra.
is Ava, the paragon of nature. I beg
Oh.
of you, please spare my life.
Do I get to
Surrender.
decide?
I'll come quietly, so just let me live. I don't want to die.
The terrified invader raised a trembling hand and brought it to her mask. And then she removed it to reveal what was underneath.
This is the commander's true face?
Mm-hmm.
She's no different from us.
It's just like you said, Takumi.
Yep.
You'd almost think she was human.
She looks roughly the same age as us as well. This certainly isn't what I expected to be concealed under that mask.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of masks, didn't you say something about that too, Takumi?
Yep.
Don't the commanders consider removing their masks a sign of surrender?
Indeed.
Yeah. That and a way of showing respect to your opponents.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of the religious teachings they never go against, right?
Yep.
That's if what Takumi told us is true, anyway.
Alright, Takemaru still doesn't believe me.
Oh, do we gotta find out who's lying now? Who should we string up first?
Her taking off her mask makes no difference. Hurry up and kill her.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We don't got Sirei
Doesn't
with
that
us.
seem a little cruel?
Not as cruel as attacking at night and trying to kill us in our beds.
She's also the reason Ima had to get turned into Sirei, right?
Not her. Oh yeah, it is,
That
kinda.
operation sounds like an interesting challenge. How about you, Ima?
Uh-oh.
Good question. It's a tough choice, all right.
Oh boy.
What's so tough about it? She caused you so much suffering in the future.
I mean, it
She's
was
just
Eito's
going
fault.
to betray us again this time. There's no point sparing an enemy if it means losing an ally later.
I see.
I'm with Kako on this one. Besides, people who hide their true faces should never be trusted.
That's
Kurara.
very convincing coming from you, Miss Osuzuki.
If we're gonna
Partially
kill her
true,
anyway,
yeah.
Can't I keep her as a research subject? I'd love to see what invaders' bodies are like on the inside.
No.
Wait, please. I don't know anything about this previous timeline you're talking about, but I would never defy God's teachings.
Oh.
I've lost the battle. I surrender. You can do what you want with me, but please, don't kill me.
The commander's pleas were getting more and more desperate.
Takumi, please. I really think we should spare her.
Of course you do,
Can't
Shoma.
kill someone who's this afraid to die. Can we? Well, Mr. Sumino.
Alright, it's my choice,
what's it
huh?
to be?
Takumi, brother dearest, stand aside.
Oh no.
If you won't kill her, I'll do it myself.
Oh
I
no.
need to get stronger, and this is the fastest way to do that.
Kako.
Kill me. Please don't kill me. Please, don't kill me.
Takumi, can't you do something? We've already won the battle.
Yeah.
Can't we just let her live?
What do you think, Takumi?
Alright, it comes up to me. Anger, sadness, pity, desperation, fear. Everywhere I look, someone looked at me with a different expression. They're all waiting for me to make the call. Alright. It's not an easy decision, but I knew what I had to do.
We're not going to kill her.
Yay!
Let's take her prisoner like before.
What? Have you
No
lost
choice,
your
though?
feeble excuse for a mind?
Feed weight
Why
excuse
kill
from mine.
Edo but let this invader live? If you're gonna make these big decisions, can't you be a little more consistent?
I didn't
Oh,
want
trust
to kill
me.
Eito, but I had to keep everyone safe.
Oh, trust, I am very aware of the decision I'm making. We're getting an amazing unit.
Anyway, we'll learn from the mistakes we made in my future and keep security on our prisoner extra tight.
Yeah.
She could still escape or turn on us some other way.
Our team leader has made his
Yeah.
decision. We have to abide by it. And since we can understand the invaders' language now,
Indeed.
it could provide a tactical advantage too. If we take this commander prisoner, we can interrogate her and potentially learn something that will help us out later.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially because we don't have Siri brainwashing her this time.
You've got to believe me.
I suppose that makes sense.
What do you think, Lady Kako?
If there's a proper reason for it, I guess that's okay.
Alright. I didn't expect Hiriko to be so supportive, but thanks to her, the mood started to change. Everyone was still clearly conflicted, but they're starting to come around to the idea I proposed.
I'm in favor of taking the
That is
commander
good.
prisoner. Same here! So what if she escaped into Kumi's future? We just gotta make sure that doesn't happen this time.
Yeah, we don't have Eito sabotaging,
You're all going
and
to
we have
insist.
Moko this time.
I guess I'll go along with it.
I think we should spare her too. I'll help take care of her and everything.
Of course you
We
will,
need to
Shoma.
torture her at any point. Can you let me do it?
No.
What kind of screams do invaders make?
No!
Imagining it is giving me goosebumps.
Yugamu, no.
Sir Yugamu, tell your little Yugamu to calm down.
You had to. Did you have to put it like that?
This guy in a cage.
Yeah.
Sounds like the matter's decided.
Did you have to put it like that,
The rest
Yoshika?
is up to you, team leader.
First things first, let's get her into a cage. We'll use a sturdier lock than we did in my timeline too.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'd never forgive myself if I died here. No matter what, I need to make it home one day.
Maybe we'll finally learn why she needed to make home. We summoned the drones to take the prisoner away and lock her up in the courtyard. We were all exhausted from our late night battle, and we staggered back into our rooms afterwards for some well-earned rest. Yeah, we do have the mysterious figure to worry about, that's correct. Yeah, maybe we get to know a bit about the true Eva. I wonder if she's gonna behave differently now. And we got a lot of BP here. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button again. I was trying earlier before the stream started to connect my Switch Pro controller to Steam. I know it's possible, but I couldn't figure it out because I want to stop being confused by the A and B buttons. Anyway, I can finally get some sleep. Mostly my thoughts center around the prisoner, Eva. She'd call herself. We finally are gonna get a chance to sit down and talk to a commander. She managed to get away last time, but I won't make the same mistake again. I'll talk to her tomorrow and see what she can tell us. For the first time in a while, I felt like I might have made actual progress. The relief that I thought that thought gave me was enough to carry me into a peaceful slumber. Remember the time I told you about the voices from the enemies theory? What, that they are people? I gradually drifted back to consciousness, my head still fuzzy. Stretched out under the covers, I thought back on the events from last night. I wonder what time it is. I looked at the clock and found it was already past noon. I slept like the dead. I might have overdone it. My head was killing me. Going to get breakfast would be such a drag. I had no appetite at all. Maybe I was just too tired to be hungry. No, I can't just not eat anything. I picked up some rations that happened to be lying around, and eventually had a shower and got dressed. People from our side and theirs? Who knows? Then I remembered Eva, the commander we'd taken prisoner, and decided to go check on her before I did anything else. Hello?
Huh?
That's the way. Why is she not in the cage? On my way to the courtyard, I spotted Shoma coming in the other way. He was carrying a cafeteria tray. Oh, Takumi. What if it's why Eva surrendered? What, the invaders being people has something to do with Eva surrendering? Oh, Takumi. Good morning or afternoon. Hi, Shoma. I guess it's more like afternoon now. Did you get up at the normal time today? Sure did. I need to bring Eva her breakfast. I did promise to take care of her after all. It's only natural that that would include feeding her. How was she? Did she say anything to you? She ate a little but didn't speak. I think she's in a state of extreme stress. She was trembling all over, although that might just be because she was so disgusted by my unclean body odor. She's asleep now. That's the first time she's slept since we put her in the cage. Oh, I see, she's in the bed. Okay, that sounds like it will be a while before we can get anything out of her. I'm sure if we keep talking to her, she'll open up to us eventually. She has such a beautiful, gentle look in her eyes. I don't think she's a bad person, really. Shoma developed a strong attachment to the prisoner last time, too. Things are different now, so I want to believe that it won't lead to the same disaster as it did back then. I'll leave Eva in your care then. Let me know if there's any change. Right. I'll do the best job an inept slop like me can. It would make sense in this scenario. Either she has to fight us or get turned into a grunt by Vex next. Maybe. I do want to see what Eva can tell us, but there's no point in rushing things if she's not ready to talk yet. I decided to let Shoma handle her for now. Went to spend my time somewhere else. Okay, free time. I guess I'll go make something. Actually, do I need to learn more about Shoma's Yes. Alright, let's see what Shoma is doing. Cleaning the washroom again. Hi Takumi, can I ask you about something? Sure. Lately, there's been a ghost showing up in the school bathroom. A ghost? If you can go to the boys' bathroom at night, a ghostly boy would creep up on you out of nowhere. That's what Gaku says anyway. Is it the Undying Flames guy?
Hey!
Oh, so he's the source of this rumor. Then it's not even remotely so he's the source of this rumor. Then it's not even remotely credible. Oh, Gaku. Don't worry, everything Gaku says is made up. Ghosts aren't real. Shoma? Takumi, are ghosts really not real? Why do you sound so disappointed? Would you rather they were? I'd really like to talk to a ghost just once. I'm kinda like a ghost trapped in human society, so I think we get along. I like to talk to them about how nobody notices us and how we get treated like we don't even exist. Okay. The darkness inside of Shoma's heart is scarier than any ghost. Okay, after spending some time together, I understand Shoma a little better now. I don't know if that's a good thing. It's getting dark. I should head back to get some sleep. Gazing absently at the sky, I ambled across the roof towards my room. Oh! Hiroko was there too, looking at the night sky. I wouldn't get a better chance to talk to her than this. I changed my direction and walked over to her, but then... Oh boy, is she still gonna be not want to talk to me? She must have noticed me. She abruptly got on her feet and began walking away. What's wrong with her? Why does she keep avoiding me?
Hey!
Hiroko, wait a minute! Panic and irritation made my voice come out louder than I intended. I got Hiroko to stop though. She turned around, regarding me with a quiet disdain. I am sorry for yelling. It just slipped out, and I really need to talk to you. Didn't I tell you I had nothing to say to you?
It's fine if you don't want to talk. But at least tell me why you're avoiding me.
Yeah. She didn't say a word. Chilly silence. That was the only answer she deigned to give me. So that's how it is. Sorry for disturbing you. But you'll tell me someday, right? I want us all to survive this war.
That includes you, Hiroko. If something's bothering you, you can always ask me for help.
Yeah. And she still does say nothing. Oh, and thank you for backing me up when I wanted to spare Eva. If you hadn't been there, the discussion might have gone all night. Thanks for trusting me. I just made the most logical choice. Well, I'm grateful all the same. Thanks again. We got her to blush a little bit. Hiroko turned her heel and left, still not saying anything. I felt like her cool, collected demeanor had eased up for a moment, though. Yep. I couldn't tell for sure since it's so dark. Well, at least I got to thank her. Hiroko was hiding something from me. That much was obvious, but for whatever reason, she wasn't able to tell me about it. I guess I just have to gain her trust. Slowly but surely. Don't get discouraged. You didn't come back in time just to give up things when they got rough. To give up when things got rough. You're gonna win this war and take everyone back to the artificial satellite, right? She's starting to like me, I guess. Well, whatever it takes, that's what I'm gonna do. I made a silent vow to myself, the twinkling stars above as my only witness. The night passed quietly, without incident, drawing an end to my 22nd day at the Last Defense Academy. Day 23. Ding dong, bing bong.
Troops, time
to rise and shine.
Prepare to be ready to give your life.
I am ready to give my life to defeat the violent barbaric enemy. Another day starting. How should I spend my day today? Free time. Well, Eva is in the courtyard. Can I talk to her now? Animal pen. Okay, he has nothing to tell me. Is she in the report card now? No, not yet. Alright, I guess I'll make some gifts. I wonder if I actually need Sirei in order to get Eva to participate. Vehicle accessories, sweet food. I think I know which one it is. I remember seeing it. Sweet food. Rebel pudding. That's the one. Takemaru, there you go.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Alright, now let's see. Vehicle accessories is the other thing for Takemaru, right? But I already gave that to him, and this is for... Wait, that's not for Tsubasa? Am I going crazy? I guess it's not. Oh, because it is for... Yeah, leather biking gloves. Okay, sure. Not gonna lie, I wish you could transform like the invaders, yeah. Make it, it would make it fair. Yay! More affinity up with my buddy Takemaru.
You never know. Well then.
Good night. That's another day done. Time flies when you're not fighting. If only we could make it day 100 as peacefully as this. I knew it was just a hollow fantasy, but I gave it some comfort that... But it gave me some comfort as I gradually drift off to sleep. Yay. Day 24. Ding dong bing bong.
Get prepared. Be ready to give...
Yeah. Okay. Time to get up. What should I do today? I need to make sure I'm using my time productively. Not even gonna talk to Eva. Gaku. Yeah, more gifts. The ship route's gonna be hilarious. I hope I get to it at one point. Let's see. I'm maxed out on everything here. I need to give her an animal ornament, a cool accessory for Hiroko, you're dead. Party items. Alright. Party items. Promo campaign sticker. A seasonal sticker on a popular brand bread. Collect a set amount and you can trade them in for some nice tableware. Okay, that is kind of very Gaku. Here.
Whoa! If you're sure I can have it, I'll take it. This is awesome.
Yeah. Affinity up with Gaku. Alright, now... Oh, I do need to get the remaining things on Takemaru. Someday, but not today or this timeline. Yep. Sure, let's use the Giftomatic Takemaru. You're gonna make tiger print underwear. There we go, report card updated. Well, I'll get to it when I get to it. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Nighttime announcement play like it always did around this time. Honestly, that would be my cue to start getting ready for bed, but not tonight. I really need to eat something. I was just too hungry to go to sleep. I've been so stressed lately, my meals have been pretty rough and ready. I guess it's finally catching up to me. But I finished all my rations, and I don't really feel like going to the cafeteria. Maybe I'll just drink some water or something. What? I don't know, man. I don't know who are we gonna romance with. I turned my faucet and began to frantically gulping down water. Is Takumi turning into a ghoul? Is this the Tokyo ghoul route? I was somewhat hungry, but it tasted better than regular water I had any right to taste. But still wasn't enough. I'll take drinking. I'm drinking too much of this. I don't know if my water supply is limited, but I'd rather not risk it. Now that I fooled my stomach into feeling like it had something in it, I got to bed. Once I was asleep, the hunger wouldn't bother me anymore. I closed my eyes and allowed myself to drift off. That is not healthy, Takumi. Day 25. Ding dong, bing bong. Is this man okay? Was he ever okay?
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine.
Yep. Morning already. I rubbed my eyes and sat up, still reluctant to leave the warmth of the covers. My hunger pangs from last night before settled down, but I felt like I should eat a big breakfast today, just in case. Better head to the cafeteria. Mumbling to myself, I made it out of bed, but then... Oh, who could it be? The sudden barrage of doorbell rings took me by surprise, and it didn't end there. It's Takemaru.
Takumi, wake up! Please, come quick!
Shoma? That voice, Shoma? It took me a moment to recognize his voice over the knocking. He sounded flustered and panicky. Uh-oh. Had something bad happen, I hurried over to the door and opened it. Sure enough, Shoma was on the other side, his face white as a sheet. What is it? What's going on? Eva! Just come look for yourself! Hey! Uh-oh. Taken aback by Shoma's intensity, I allowed him to lead me away. What happened to Eva? Shoma brought me to the courtyard, where everyone else was already there. They were looking at the animal pen, with bemused looks on their faces. Shoma, what's going on here? What happened to Eva? She's still in her cage. See for yourself. Something, the way his voice quivered, sent a shiver down my spine. But I did as he said and stepped forward to look at the cage. Oh no! Oh. Inside was a sickeningly large pool of blood, in the middle of it a body covered in stab wounds. Oh no. For a moment my mind froze up. What was I looking at? Had someone really killed her? Oh no. Good grief. With all the blood loss, there's no chance of reviving her. Although I'm not sure the revival medic would have worked on an invader in the first place. Poor Eva. What a way to go. She'd have been better off if we killed her right off the bat. Taking her prisoner only led her to an even crueler fate. More importantly, who did this? We've got to find a culprit. Well, who was the first to discover the body? Shoma. He said that it was like this when he came to give her breakfast.
Huh?
A likely story. Mr. Genzaki, it was you, wasn't it? Of course not! Eva was so beautiful and pure, I never violate her like this! But it's always the person who discovers the body who turns out to be the killer. It wasn't me, I swear! Stop that, brother dearest. You can't go around accusing people without evidence. God damn. Oh, you're such a kind-hearted little angel, sister dearest. We don't deserve you. One thing's bothering me is that the cage was broken open. Judging by the damage to the door, it was done with a bladed weapon. Oh yeah? Who do we know that carries one of those around? It wasn't me, I assure you. The holy Jumonji sword would never do something so crass. Damn, keeping Ito alive was the best option? I don't know. I agree with you there. That sword of yours is more of a reprobate than a ruffian. He's neither! I don't think he was sliced open with a sword. Whatever did this had a lot of force behind it, probably being motorized. The saw? The power saw? A motorized weapon. My heart jumped into my throat. It couldn't be, could it? Yugamu, can you look through the damage on Eva's body and figure out how she died? I can try, but I'm warning you, I'm no coroner. That's fine, just tell me what you can.
I can see several defensive wounds. The size of the cuts is consistent with ones made by a sharp blade. So, Ava was probably attacked by someone with a bladed weapon. She fought back, but it wasn't enough to save her. The pain and blood loss would have sent her into hemorrhagic shock, and with no one to help her, she died soon after.
A sharp blade with a lot of force behind it. That sounds like...
Not the bushes. Somebody took the power saw, yeah, but not from the bushes. Remember, we stashed it in the metal shop. I hope I'm wrong, but there's only one thing I can think of. Sounds like the killer's back. And didn't I tell you that it wasn't over? Didn't I tell? Oh yeah. Sounds like the killer's back. Didn't I tell you it wasn't over? You mean the person Takumi fought before? Didn't you say you took their weapon away? Yeah, I put it in the metal shop. A power saw. A power saw, huh? Yeah, I can see one of those doing this kind of damage. I remember seeing it lying around. You don't think someone used it to kill Eva? Everyone, let's check the metal shop, quick! Probably should have dismantled that. I scrambled inside and headed to the spot where I put the power saw. But it was gone. There was nothing there now. We searched the room from corner to corner, but no one was able to find it. No way. It can't be. That settles it. Whoever killed the prisoner must have used the power saw to do it. So the killers in the weird suit came back? Just where did they come from anyway? Hiding in the shadows like a coward. Come out and face justice, vile fiend! Of course, the killer could just as easily be one of us. Don't be ridiculous. We can't start suspecting each other now. Besides, none of us had any reason to kill the prisoner. You think so? I said everyone gets an uncontrollable urge to murder someone now and then. Hey, Iraito is somehow alive, or we got a new villain among the group? I don't think he's alive. That's just you, dude. Mr. Ziruko, you're the only one who survived an attack by the power saw maniac. Why have you been so quiet about it? Tell us the gory deeds! It just might give us some clues to identify the killer. Sorry, but I don't remember much about that night. I can't tell you anything about the person who attacked me. That's a lie. She definitely knows something, but she's not telling us. Ah, no fair. Such a once-in-a-lifetime experience and you didn't even get to remember it? That's seriously depressing. He's on the level as losing your entire save file right before the last boss. Just thinking about it makes me want to end it all. Well, I didn't think I would ever relate to Darumi, but a couple years ago I was playing Final Fantasy X on the Switch, and I was going through this very rough part, which was a long stretch with no save point right before the final boss. A random encounter against an enemy started, and the game glitched out and I got soft locked in there. So yeah, I was very upset. Anyway, back to Moko, what you were saying. Oh yeah, it must have been pretty traumatic. No wonder you blocked it out. Excuse me for speaking out of turn, but can't we do something about Eva before we go looking for the killer? I feel terrible leaving her like that. Let's take her to the morgue. If we bury her, we'll also be burying any clues the body can give us. Maybe we can make her a grave marker for now. We'll give her a proper burial when all of this is over. Alright, let's split up. One group will move the body and the other one will make the marker. Wait a minute, what? Yep, there's Eito, right there. After wrapping Eva's body in a sheet, the boy group carried her to the morgue. Yes, there were two guys, because what happened was after Takumi kicked the first guy into the wall of flames, he saw another one, but then he passed out. But we never followed up on that. So we know there's a second one. Okay, Eito's body is in there too.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Damn. That makes it rougher.
I'll never forgive myself if I died here. No matter what, I need to make it home one day.
Eva's words came drifting back to me. She was so desperate to live and return home, but she never did. Her life had ended in such a cruel way, too. A feeling of wretched misery welled up inside me. I clenched my fist as I tried not to lose my cool. Once we safely stored Eva's body away, we went to meet up with Nozomi and the girls. Kako and Ima? I don't know. They were too tall to be Kako and Ima, because Kako and Ima are both shorter than Takumi. The whole team stood in front of Eva's empty grave, and we shared a moment of silence in her memory.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know.
Yeah. Damn. No, the Sansaran sword! After paying our respects at Eva's grave, the mood had been heavy. Sadness at losing Eva, fear of being attacked by the killer, paranoia about who could be behind all this, doubt, grief, frustration. It was a smorgasbord of negative emotions. I didn't feel much like doing anything after that, so I just drifted back to my room. Oh, you think it's an Eito variant from a different timeline? And then he allied with himself. As I tossed and turned in bed at night, I couldn't help thinking of the graves I had to make in my last timeline. Hiruko, Ima, Nozomi. I couldn't let them die this time too. But what if the killer came back and attacked again? What if I have to bury more of my friends? No, I won't let that happen. I'll get everyone together to discuss things tomorrow. We'll come up with a plan and find a way to deal with this. Firm in my resolve, I finally settled down and fell asleep. Day 26.
Band out of troops! Get ready for your
26 days. Alright. Anything can happen in this game after the comedy route? Yeah. I'm so hungry. The moment I was awake, I was assaulted by the intense pang of hunger. Did I even eat anything yesterday? I didn't really have much of an appetite, but still. I better go to the cafeteria and get some breakfast. Then I'll talk to everyone about what we're gonna do next. I won't let any more of my friends die. Yeah, this route is already... Oh, okay. We all decided to get together in one of the classrooms. Once everyone was there, we got right down to business. Did it have to be this one? Here's the deal. We need to do something about whoever attacked me and Hiruko and killed Eva.
Hey!
Up until now, we've been prioritizing our defensive battles, but after what happened yesterday, I don't think we can keep that up. That person in the black suit with a power saw. Let's just call them the killer to make things easier. We have to find them and stop them, or there could be even more victims. Are you guys in? Of course! I never give up, no matter how the odds are stacked against me. That's just how pure of heart maidens roll. You're all feeling the same, right? Yes! I may be at the very bottom of the social and biological hierarchy, but I'll still do whatever I can. The holy Jumonji sword would never stand idle and let evil have its way. And if she's in, I'm in. We shall find this villain and deliver swift, merciless justice. Normally, that kind of mundane work would be beneath a noble like me, but I'll make an exception. I'll help too. Can you let me torture the killer once we catch them? You know what, Yogamu, just this once. It was a relief to see such positive reaction out of everyone. They all seemed willing to help. I still have my doubts about this whole serial killer thing. Are we sure they even exist? Oh, wait a second, I'm getting a call from GameStop. Alright, they just wanted to let me know that my copy of Room Factory Guardians of Azuma was out, but I already had that because I picked it up day one with my Switch 2. I was actually playing yesterday. I'm enjoying it so far, but I don't think I'll stream it. I still have my doubts about this whole serial killer thing. Are we sure they even exist? Oh, they exist, alright. They definitely exist.
There's no freaking way there's not a killer here.
Why are you getting so mad about it? I think the killer exists too. I can't imagine any of us would do those things. I don't want us to start suspecting each other. I agree. Whoever wrote the threat in the blackboard is probably behind it. They're somewhere inside the school, picking us off just like they said they would.
And how are we gonna find them? Just search the school until we flush them out?
I guess that's all we can do. Hold on a minute, I might have a better idea. I've been working on something I call an organic life detection device. It's not all that high specs, but it could help us here. Oh, Tsubasa. What you got? Ooh, sounds fancy. What's it do? To put it simply, it detects how many people are present within a certain range. We can set it to the range to be within the wall of fire. We'll be able to see if there's anyone else inside the school besides us. That's amazing, Tsubasa. It's so cool you can make something like that. Just remember, it will only tell us the total number of life forms in range. It's better than nothing, right? But it's better than nothing, right? Absolutely. Sound like it would be a big help. It won't be ready right away, though. We need to catch up on the plans, get the materials together. And I'll need a few more days at least. No problemo! We just have to patrol the school until you're done. Please be careful, Moko. We haven't found out the murder weapon yet. The killer probably still has it on them. They could attack again.
Just let them try it. I'll shove my hand so far up their ass, I'll knock their teeth out.
Your hand? In their anus, you say? Can you really do that? Will it even fit? Kako, no. Sister Dearest, you're absorbing bad influences again. At any rate, leave the device to me. I'll have it done as soon as I can. Thanks, Tsubasa. Now that that's settled, the image of the two books I found in the library drifts into my mind. Should I tell the others about them? I want some more time to chew down on what was in them, though. Now that that's settled, everyone stay on your guard. Watch each other's backs and I don't want any more casualties. Right. We can do this. In the end, we decided to keep the old books to I decided to keep the old books to myself and ended the meeting there. I wasn't in the mood to do anything else. Before I knew it, my 26th day at the last defense academy had come to an end. Day 27.
Up and out of troops. Get prepared to be ready.
27th day. Let's go.
Huh?
Something the matter, Kako? Huh. Oh, good morning, Takumi. I was just trying something out. Trying what? To have a vision. My dear sister can see into people's futures, you know. Oh yeah, she does have that. Oh yeah. I'd almost forgotten about that. Probably because her visions are so unreliable. You don't seem very surprised. I guess you knew already. In that case, I'll give you the short version. He's trying to use her gift to give us some clues about the killer. A laudable effort if I do say so myself. But it's no good. I can have visions on demand, no matter how hard I try. Yeah, Shulk she ain't. Even though Shulk also didn't have visions on demand, but they were more frequent than hers. If only I had a better grasp on it, I could find the killer in no time at all. In that case, it's time for your dear brother to step in and have a vision of his own. Yes, I see it. I can see that. But my dear sister will be just as adorable today as she always is. Oh, and as for your problem, Mr. Sumino, you probably just need more fiber on your diet. Does that really count as a prediction? That day I ate slightly more nutritious breakfast than the usual, I think. Once I finished, I headed back to my room to think of my next move. Alright. A clue to help us find the killer. Back in my room, I opened my desk drawer and took out the books and I stood inside. I didn't know how true any of it was, but it was the only other thing that I found that mentioned a killer hiding inside the school. Maybe I'll take another look at it, just in case. He does. That's I opened a musky old book and turned to the pages that dealt with serial murders. The true identity of the unkillable killer. As I scanned through the pages, I found a section that offered several theories. A man given immortality through inhumane experiments, now seeking revenge on the world that treated him so cruelly. Actually, you know what? It had to be Eito. I don't know. A researcher that had been driven to suicide came back from the dead using black magic. A reanimated corpse made by stitching together parts from students who died during the epidemic. These all sound like nothing. These all sound like something out of a horror story. Once again, most of them sounded like they'd been made up for fun. A time travel variant? I don't know. I couldn't prove any of them were fake, of course, or that any of them might be real. I don't think I can believe anything here unless I see it for myself. With a sigh, I closed the book and put it back in the drawer. I guess I'll just have to do whatever I can until something new happens. Alright. Oh, because he kidnapped me and Hiruko specifically? Maybe. Let's hang out with Kako. Let me see, report card. Kako Tsukumo. Yep. He's having a brain blast again. I want to write a horror novel set in a school. Okay. This is probably the best time to get inspiration, Kako. Free time! I guess I'll hang out with Kako again. Me, Hiruko, and Siri were the biggest threats to his plans. Yeah, that's right. Oh, wait, no, sorry, not you, Nozomi. Makes sense, because Siri got killed and then we got attacked. Actually, who knows? Maybe you are right. Maybe it is like a Phantomato or something. Because all the victims of his attacks were the same people that got killed by him on the other route.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
But, well, another day without an enemy attack. Maybe I shouldn't get too comfy. We might have to fight night battles like before. But it's not like the announcement says. I have to rest when I can. It's like the announcement says, I mean. After a warm shower to wash away the day's fatigue, I went into bed. Yes, hanging out with Kako the whole day can be tiresome. Day 28.
Burn out of troops! Get prepared. Be
ready. Morning, Takumi. Wanna eat with me? No! Yeah, of course. No! I accepted the invitation and sat opposite to Yugamu. Why? For reasons that escaped me, he was grinning like a Cheshire cat. You seem really happy today. Did something good happen? Oh, I'm letting it show. Whoops, that's no good for an assassin. This one seems more dangerous now than he was previously. Well, but I can't help myself. I'm so excited I could barely hold it in. Considering Yugamu's unique personality, I hesitated to ask what he was excited about. The next moment, he picked up knives that he'd been toying with and turned his attention to the grilled meat on his plate. Moving it almost too fast for me to follow, he began skinning the meat from the bone with frightening precision. Hey, what are you doing? Oops, here I go again. I should really only do this kind of thing behind closed doors. But I can't help it, man. Ever since I saw her dismembered body, my passion has been at a fever pitch. Is he talking about Eva? That's the kind of loving killing I've been craving for all my life. Not being able to do it myself has got me climbing the walls. Alright, Yugamu is not just a little eccentric, he's a grade 8 Omega class freak. I tried to warn you! His breathing is heavy now. It looked like his whirling blade. He looked up his whirling blade and locked eyes with me. Say, Takumi, I don't suppose you let me kill you. I promise I'll treat every hair of your head with the love and devotion you deserve. Getting killed with love is like nothing else you ever experience. The two of us could make beautiful music together. Yugamu's intense gaze was giving me goosebumps, and not in a good way. No way, not in a million years. That's fair. I wouldn't want it if you weren't into it anyway. But let me warn you. I can't keep going on like this.
If you can't help me out, I really might have to kill someone.
Oh no. His eyes still locked to mine, Yugamu struck out his tongue and licked the blade to one of his knives. Hey! You're so cute when you're scared, Takumi. Don't worry, I was just kidding. I don't believe you. Knock it off, please. Your sense of humor is bad for my health. Here I am trying to keep everyone alive and he's talking about killing for kicks. It's too early in the day to deal with this stuff. My hopes of a stress-free morning thoroughly dashed, I suffered through breakfast. Yugamu's eyes on me the whole time. I came away from it feeling more tired than before I ate. You should have known better, Takumi! My motivation had suffered a hit, so I decided to walk to clear my head and get my strength back. I feel like the game route will give you multiple people will be killers and Nato is the true killer. I don't know. Stepping into the roof, I walked over to the fence and stared up to the clear blue sky. Nice fresh air. I feel better already. It wasn't bad taking a moment to space out under the endless sky now and then. Just as I was beginning to recover from my breakfast with Yugamu...
Huh?
Oh? I noticed Hiruko standing a short distance away, also looking up at the sky. This was just like the other night. Should I try to talk to her? She'd probably only blow me off again. But before I could make a decision, it was made for me. Looks like she noticed me. Huh? This is different. I expected Hiroko to turn her back and walk away, but instead she's actually coming over to talk to me. Takumi. Yes? What is it? My voice cracked. I was so surprised at Hiroko suddenly acting friendly. Well, friendly for her. Why the change in attitude? Up until now, she's been so determined to avoid me. Yugamu's nuts. Let's see. Yugamu, Kako, and a couple of others. Yugamu's nuts. Kako would have a motive, and Darumi is Darumi. Yep. As I struggled for words, Hiroko appraised me with a piercing glaze. How are you feeling? A little flustered, to be honest. No kidding. You look like a cat that sniffed a pair of socks that hasn't been washed in a week. That's oddly specific. I was just trying to give you an example. If you're feeling the same as always, then you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I'm basically fine. Why are you asking, though? Are you finally ready to talk to me? I know you had your reasons for staying quiet. But I don't think I can wait much longer to hear the truth from you. Like I said before, I want us all to survive. So if you know anything that might be relevant, I can tell you one thing at least.
I am not your enemy here. If you believe nothing else, believe that.
Okay, I believe you. Hiroko looked at me dead in the eyes. I could tell she was being 100% sincere. Then how about you tell me what's going on? If you're really on my side, you should be able to do that much. It's hard. You avoiding me all the time. The others are starting to notice too. Now that you mention it, Moko said something strange to me a while back. Takumi, you might want to tell her about your strange event. Well, what was it? She said you were like a rabbit that could die of loneliness. If I didn't treat you nice. Does that mean anything to you? Wait, I was a rabbit in that analogy? What have you been telling her, Moko? I think her take on the situation is a little off. Don't worry about it. Was that a smile? Seems like a long time since I've last gotten one of those out of her. Well, I must be going. I'll see you around, Takumi. Alright, that was not bad. Hiroko. Okay, that was a progress, I guess. Free time! And I guess I'll hang out with Kako again. Why not? I should be almost done with her report card, right? Yeah, just one more. Brain blast. Thinking about a horror novel. Yep. Whew. You're not okay. Free time. Alright, now that I got everything that I needed to know out of Kako, let's make her a gift. Why don't I? Kako. Horror tools, horror books. How much horror does she want? Okay, horror tools. I'm starting to worry about you, Kako. You had the strange hunger going on. Fortune-telling goods, drowsing rod. Detect small objects, water veins, and even ore deposits. That sounds like a Kako thing. Magic rituals. News. Fortune-telling goods. Maybe this one. Here.
Can I really have this?
Yay!
Thank you, Takumi.
He liked it. Oh crap, but it wasn't a favorite item. She liked it, but not as much as I needed her to like it.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
I managed to keep busy today at least. Better rest up so I can be ready for tomorrow. Kako's definitely gonna be one of the suspects with this kind of gifts. I mean, he wants to be a detective. He's into weird things, I guess. Right?
Huh?
It's morning. What should I do now? Give more gifts to Kako. Dum 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 dum. Don't mind me, Ima. I'm just making a gift to your sister so I can get closer to her. Fortune-telling goods. I have like 0 machines.
Oh, wow!
That's the one. She loved it. Yay! Boned up.
Did you know, Takumi? I'm psychic.
Yep.
You don't believe me? I'm not lying. I get visions of the future and everything.
I know that much.
The thing is, I can't control when it happens. The accuracy rate is also questionable. My visions don't always come true, but they really are visions of possible futures. I promise I'm not making it up. What happens is, I'll suddenly get a vision about a particular person. I see what's going to happen to them. Like I'm watching a movie on fast forward or... It's difficult to explain. But I know you believe me.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I did see it happen. More than once. Yay, my bond with Kako is stronger now. Free time! Let's see.
But I know...
Oh, that's not what I meant to press. I meant to press this. Oh, shoot. There you go. 1 second. Okay, now let's give Kako a horror book, cause I know it's not the news. Oh, I can't. I need more metal. In that case, wait. Oh no! Damn it! Let's do this. Let me see. What was our other things? Art ornaments and vehicle machines. Art ornaments. Takumi got that with Karua. The Occult magazine? I don't remember that. Crystal ball? Yep, that's a Kako thing. Alright, Kako. Yeah, she loves it. Eddie's ding dong bing bong. Day's over.
Huh?
Another day's over. This really has been flying. They really have been flying lately. With nothing to do, I began to get ready for bed. But then my stomach started growling. Oh boy. Why am I getting so hungry at night lately? Am I sick or something? No, I doubt that. I used to eat snacks late at night back home. This is probably just a holdover from that old habit. That said, I don't think it's good for me to eat this late. I decided to content myself with slurping down some water again. After that, I got to bed. Slept, swept me over like a wave, and before I knew it, my consciousness drifted away. Day 30! Look at him all dressed up.
Commanding officer responsible for the school and its students, I have an announcement to make.
Yeah, Takumi's turning into a ghoul. That's what's wrong with his body.
Get ready for your 30th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Yeah.
Down and dirty, it's day 30. And you know what that means?
What does it mean, Siri?
I unlocked some new classrooms to celebrate.
Yay.
Where did you get access to this time, you ask? On the first floor.
Matter Shop and Biolab. Yep. Matter Shop and Biolab, they were already unlocked. And he's dead, so I can't ask about him in person. about it in person. Oh well. Siri already unlocked everything at the start, so I guess the old announcements are still cute to play like before. We've made it to day 30. What should I do today? I think I'm gonna explore a little bit. I need machines. I have like 0 machines pieces. So I'm gonna need. I know I need Tsubasa. Well, oh, damn it! Tsubasa is busy. That's right. She's making that thing. Machines. All right, Kako, Nozomi, and Kurara, you're up.
Time to get moving.
Not the best team, but we'll make work. I guess I'm gonna go the coast, maybe? It's annoying because I can't see the other maps. Well, there's an item here, but this doesn't look like a machine heavy area. Yeah, there's like no machine related stuff in here. Yep, not the coast. I gotta find somewhere else to go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go around. Mix all them together. Oh, nice. Too bad I only got the HP recovery when I don't need it. Let's pick the Mega Rafflesia.
Look what I found.
Nice. Don't bother. Follow the animal tracks, broken fangs.
Here's what I found.
Not bad. I keep going anyway. Ow. Play the game. Nothing happened. I guess I might as well grab that thing, right? It's there, so. Fire looking red ones, nothing happened. Take the device apart. Bloop, 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 bloop.
This looks like a rare one.
There you go, finest fabric. One, two, three, four. There we go. Oh, come on. Well, Kurara is already almost dead. But that's fine. I have no zombie with me, which means I can just wait a couple. I can just waste a couple of turns healing. Yeah, don't get annihilated.
I'm okay. All good. Thank you. I'm all right.
Spring trap. Put her right over here. Actually, first. Takumi.
I won't give up.
Spring trap. Put her over here.
I can't quit now.
Use Hellfire.
Try and dodge this.
Boom.
You'll have to take it from here. I'm good to go.
And Takumi.
Ready when you are. Good to go. Time
Attack
to use
potion.
it. My turn.
Bum, bum, bum.
Got it. Say when.
There we go.
All right.
Time for action. I've got
Yukako.
Kneel before me. Watch your back.
Perfect. Yay! The health is not a problem when the zombies on the team.
This looks useful.
Go. Go, go. Go, go. Let's get out of the coast. Let's go to the desert. The second plus defense academy building. I mean, there's something over there. An enemy base. Okay, there's a lot of machines up in that area. Alright, I kinda got to where I needed to go. Now we're talking. Take the impact head on. Nice.
Did it.
Got the gramophone.
Yes.
Kick it.
This looks useful.
There you go. Up, up, up. Miniature robot. Ow.
This looks useful.
You know what? I am gonna go for a battle now. Just so I can have no zombie healers again.
I'm good to go.
You know what?
I'm ready. I'll do my best. I'll
Attack
send
potion.
that. Leave it to me.
Kill all of them.
Shot. I can't
I'm
move.
prepped and ready.
There we go.
Got your back.
You saved my life.
Actually, Kako can
I'll
probably
do my
destroy
best.
them now.
Time for action. I'll help.
I appreciate it.
There we go.
Leave it to me.
Might as well just max those
I'll
out.
patch you up. I'm prepped and ready. I've got you.
There. Okay.
I'm
Good.
all set.
Alright, Kako, finish them off.
Here goes.
Boom! Not
Take it from
bad.
here.
Good stuff, Kako.
Here's what I found.
Got a functioning motor.
We did it.
Ow. Okay, gotta find this fabric. Which I honestly don't need. Hide and wait for it to pass. Nice. Kick it. Ooh, battle. Scrap parts over the Mega Reflection. No, sticky tree sap. I don't need that. Alright. I'm gonna get to that star on the map because that's probably like a big machine thing, and then we will finish it up.
I'm ready. Try and dodge
Kill him.
this. I'm feeling weaker.
Locked and loaded.
Good to go.
Okay, Takumi.
Take
One.
that. Let's do this.
2,
Ready when you are.
3.
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
Okay, what do I do here?
Leave it to me.
Attack
Here
potion.
goes. I'll do my best.
I'm head out. I gotta cut grass today. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, take care. I'll probably finish it soonish, I think. We've been going on for a while already today.
Leave it to me.
I'll probably just finish this battle and sorry, this exploration,
I'll do my best.
because I do need to get ready to start working for the day as well.
Aim.
But yeah, I will let you know whatever you
Ready when
miss.
you are.
All right,
Take that.
die
Let's do this.
and die.
Here.
Nice.
Here's what I found.
Alrighty, I don't need a large leaf. What do we have here? Can't a spell. Oh, come on. Doonch. Doonch, doonch, doonch.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Ready when you are.
I'm all
Kako,
set.
spring trap, go right here.
Leave it to me.
Blow them up.
Try and dodge this. You'll have to take it from here.
I've got this.
There.
Take this! Go! Say when!
That doesn't kill.
Whenever you're ready.
Rescue bullets.
I'm ready.
My turn!
Impact stab again.
Yeah! Alright, here we go.
There we go. 1,
Say when!
2,
Yeah! Let's do this!
and die.
Here!
Alrighty. Ow, ow. Oh no, whatever am I gonna do?
I'll help.
I might as well use it.
One last
It's not like these carry over anyway. Die! Done. Jolly.
This looks useful.
Got some cloth scraps that I don't need. Alright, now... Let me see something. Where is that star? Oh, they're over there. Oh boy, I'm very far. Actually, I'm completely in the wrong spot for it. Damn. Try to defuse it. Ow. I am so far away. God damn it. I want to keep the Mega Rafflesia. I feel like it would be good to have a speaker.
I picked this one up.
Nice, that's better than this. Here. Okay. Nice, go token.
This looks useful.
Oh, that's good to keep. I guess I'm gonna replace the Mega Rafflesia after all. Goodbye. Kick it. Circuit board.
You did it.
Yeah. I want to keep the finest fabric because it would be kind of foolish not to have it.
Here, I found this.
Even if I don't necessarily need textiles. Go. That way. Hot temperature nuclear reactor. 90, alright. That's some good value. Keep moving. Ooh, nice. Oh, I guess we're fighting again. Alrighty.
I'll do my best. Ready?
Yep, get rid of that guy.
I can't move.
Take this!
Die.
Good to go.
Die.
Got it. My turn. Yeah!
Die.
I've got this. Take
Die.
that. Say when. That's it.
Die.
Good to go.
And die. Perfect. That was good. I don't need that. I don't need you. That way. Bloop bloop. Dismantle the missile. Supercomputer
Look what I
CPU.
found.
Nice. Yep, that can go. Ignore it and move on. Nothing happened. What? Ignore. Do I need minerals? No, not really. There we go.
This might be something good.
Very good. It is something good. I guess I'll swap out the functioning motor. And that's enough exploration for now. There we go. Got what I needed. Nice. Oh, yes. Oh, well, machines are no longer a concern. Alright, we've been going for
soldiers, it's time to hit the hay.
Yep, 2 hours and 45 minutes.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
Made it all the way to day 30.
Well then, good night.
So, I think we're gonna wrap it up here for tonight. And then tomorrow, I'll see if we can do, let's see if we can find the killer or make it all the way to day 60. Not tomorrow, I mean, sorry, on Friday. Well, we'll conduct a thorough search of the school tomorrow. There has to be some kind of clue somewhere. Having decided on that, I decided to get into bed. Oh, wait! Hello? But then all of a sudden, he appeared! Oh, hey there, it's been a while. Has it? I suppose it seems that way to you.
Huh?
I guess it all depends on your perspective. A lot happened here lately. I know. I've been sneaking out to check on things every now and then.
Huh?
That girl you took prisoner. What? I mean, why? Oh, that's the Undying Flames boy. Basically, he is the source of all the Undying Flames. And the reason we had to be here for 100 days is because he is actually a baby, like straight up a fetus, in a tube inside the defense room, and he's storing up the Undying Flames to shoot out missiles that are gonna basically nuke the planet, destroying all the enemies. That's why we gotta keep him there. Because he can't get out of here, he makes this avatar that he uses to move around. Every now and again. The girl you took prisoner. What? I mean, why? He saw the way Eva ended up too, right? I can't tell you that. We're still trying to find out whoever did it.
Huh?
Hey, you didn't see anything, did you? Any little detail could help us figure this out. What? Sorry, I don't know anything about that. No, I'm sorry for springing it on you. We're just desperate for information right now. If you do think of anything, let me know, okay?
Huh?
That weapon you had before, I think it's called a power saw? I did see where that went. It was out on the edge of the school grounds, near the wall of fire.
Huh?
Wow, really? Yes, you can go see it for yourself tomorrow. Thanks, I'll do that. I would never have thought about looking at all the way out there. We can use all the help we can get figuring out who the killer is. So you really don't... Huh? Oh, it's nothing. I'll see you again, Takumi. Okay. And with that last remark, the ghost boy slowly faded away, leaving my room feeling strangely quiet. Oh, I guess what happened to Eva really got to him. I couldn't fault him for being shaken up. None of us could have expected a serial killer that was to be hiding among the academy. I'll retrieve the murder weapon tomorrow, and that's going to be a step in the right direction. Alright. And with that, we conclude day 30. And it's not time for Ding Dong Bing Bong. It's not time to rise and shine. It's time for us to wrap this up. Alright, everyone. This is where we're gonna stop for today. Tomorrow, we will be picking up on the Mario Ton again. And we're gonna start new Super Luigi U. And it's gonna be interesting to see how it's gonna look on the Switch 2. So yeah, thank you everybody who came to watch, and see you guys next time. Bye bye!